Bryan the Waterman, and I make a lot of posts lately on Facebook with my website, Water is Life, which is www.fb.me/Water is Life Now. And what I wanted to show people is that, I'm offering free water tests in your house. Here's my kit right here, and basically you come in a little tighter there, and you see some of the things that I have that I give tests on. What I do is I come into your home. First test I do is something called a precipitation test. And what I have is I have a little mini filtration system with me, just to kind of give an idea of what filtered water would look like in the test versus your water. So everything I do with your water is in a red jar. Everything I do through my little mini system is in a blue jar. So the first test, a precipitation test, and what it is basically like the rain. We start out with your water, and I'll show you that in a few minutes on another video. We start out with your water, and we get the chance in about 20-30 minutes to actually see what's in your water. Number two, the second test we do is something called a hardness test. Hard water, we find out if you have hard water. If you do have hard water, basically that means that you've got a lot of crushed up rocks, sediment, mineralization, etc. that are coming through your pipes and causing, eventually, just like if you eat too many cheeseburgers, corroded arteries. Same thing happens to your pipes, and then that crushed up rock and cement gets inside your water-based appliances. And I'll tell you this much, Home Depot, the number one reason why they want us out at your place to take a look at your water is to show you that over time, the number one reason why water-based appliances break down is because of the sediment and crushed up rock that gets inside of all those motors and blowers, etc. Water heaters weigh about 3 times as more over time, but we'll get into more of that a little bit later. And number one reason, though, you do not want to have hard water. Softer or conditioned water is always the best. The third test I do is a pool test kit. That's right, I test your water for chlorine and for pH. And if you looked at some of my other posts that I have on Facebook, you'll know already that some of the water can be worse than pools. And finally, one of the last tests that I do is called a TDS test. And I basically put some water in a little jar, and I use my TDS meter. TDS means total dissolved solids, to tell you how many total dissolved solids that you have in your water. There's other tests I can do too at the same time when I'm at your house. I test and I show you the difference between water and how detergents and soaps work. But water is not just about our health. Water is also about our wealth. Because if you're a homeowner, you know that if your water-based appliances break down, and when they do, they usually break down at the worst times, don't they? Your dishwasher, your garbage disposal. And if you know a little bit about me from my posts, you know that I own a company called Chicago's Best Services and Handyman Business. And I can't tell you how many garbage disposals we've changed in the last 8 years. So, this is my water test kit. I'm going to go and do a quick little water test here in Buffalo Grove, and I'm going to show you the results of what I'm just talking about here, but I don't want to take any more of your time. I just want you to know that I'm coming out to your house, if you allow me, to give you a free in-home water test. And you have yourself a great day, and thanks very much for your time. I'm Bryan the Waterman. Bye for now.